Have you heard the term old soul? Like he's an old soul. He's been around for a while. He's got a lot of wisdom. Well, today we're going to get into Old Soul, the estate collection. We're going to see how it is. All right, if you don't know anything about Old Soul, they are a distillery in Mississippi. The distillery is actually called Cathead Distillery. Go look at my podcast. I just released a podcast with Cathead. It was an amazing time. Richard over there, he's a fountain of knowledge for his brand, and he sent. Oh, now I will let you know he sent me over this bottle. So just get that out of the way. But this is their estate collection. So what this is a 7-year-old pot distilled straight bourbon whiskey made only for MISSISSIPPI. It's 100 proof. I don't know the price of it. I'll have it up here, hopefully. And this is a 7-year, 7-month, and 7-day old. It was distilled on 1/16/17. It was 9 barrels, matured in American white oak, number 3. Entry proof was 116. Exit proof was 125.4. The mash bill, 73 corn, 16 wheat, 11 malted barley. They have everything listed on the back. I just read that off the back of the label. Now, this one was actually okay. So Old Soul or Cathead, they do a lot of what they will do is they will source MGP new make and age it in Mississippi. This is all their own distillate. So let's get into it. I'm going to let it open up a little bit in the glass. But when I was talking to Richard, we were going through their catalog and talking about everything. They are the oldest distillery in Mississippi, and they were the first. Obviously, if they're the oldest, they were the first, which is really cool. It's really cool to see distilleries showcasing their area, right? Because that's what we want. As whiskey enthusiasts, we don't want to be stuck to one region, right? One region of the world, which Kentucky, Tennessee, all of those places do amazing stuff. And we know that, right? We know that they're making amazing stuff. But what about venturing out? What about Alabama, Georgia, Mississippi, Florida? Where is it? Missouri, What about that? What about going other places? Texas, right? Texas. I'm a Texas boy, as you well know. So let's get into it. And we are going to score this. I got my handy dandy score sheet here. Let's get into it. And if you would like to purchase any of the stuff from Old Soul, they do sell on Sealbox. So you can go to Sealbox and get you some, and seller.com. All right, on the nose, it's really, it's bourbon centric, right? So you have the vanilla, caramel, all of those things, but then it has this earthiness to it. I think it's from the wheat, actually. So this is a wheated bourbon, but it's not a wheated bourbon. It does not high wheat, right? It's a lower wheat concentration because it's high corn. And actually, it has a higher amount of malted barley as well, which is unusual because normally you get like 5% malted barley, whereas this one has 11. So it's a little bit higher barley content. So I'm going to see if that comes through on the taste. I did sample this when we did the podcast together, but that's been a little while and I don't remember. Yeah, it comes through on the taste too. It's really nice. It's viscous. It's very oily. For 100 proof, it's a good proof point. The stuff that's in the bottle or in the glass, it lingers, it sticks with you. And right now I have this almost like a cotton candy type note. I don't know. It's really intriguing. It clings to the glass a little bit. There we go. How you like that shaman glass? Huh? You want one of those? Yep. Hook me up. I got those and coins for sale. You want a coin? I got a coin. Look, I got one right here. Oh, it's upside down. Sorry. Right here. If you want one of those, whiskeyshamanpodcast@gmail.com. Shameless plugs. I know. It's my show. I can do what I want, right? And then the finish, it lingers for a little bit. It does at the very back end. It doesn't get astringent. It doesn't do any of the things. It's not over oaked. it kind of gives you a tingle on the back of your throat. Now, this is the first whiskey of the day. It does give you a tingle on the back of your throat, which is really kind of nice. And it's almost minty. It has a little bit of mint on the palate, which is really cool. All right, so we're gonna score this, right? We're gonna score this on nose, taste, finish, and would I buy again? Or in this case, would I buy it? This was graciously given to me by the distillery, and I can't thank them enough. So, but I told Richard, I am going to be very honest about this, and if it sucks, I'm going to let you know. So, all right, on the nose, and I score from 1 to 10. So there's a maximum of 40 points that you can get. Okay. So the nose, it is opening up a little bit after the first drink. It has a little floral bouquet, as they say. It's really nice. It's really nice. It's not the cherry that I'm used to. It's more of a vanilla, caramel, and the floral coming through. So I'm going to give that a 7.5. If my pen will work, right? It'll be right here. I hope you like the graphics that I do. You know, I'm trying. You know, they're getting rid of CapCut, so I'm going to have to figure out a different way to do it. But okay, so on to the taste. Okay, on the second go around, after drinking it the first time, it's like a cola. Underscript cola. It's not Coca-Cola. It's not Dr. Pepper. It's not Pepsi. It's just that cola note. Do you know the one that's like Main Root, or it's like a craft cola company? It's kind of like that cola, where it tastes like cola, but you don't really know if it's Coke, Pepsi, which one it is. And I know where house is divided, right? So like there's Coke people and Pepsi people. This one is just like that cola note. You know, the Soda Stream, where you can get a Soda Stream. It's kind of like that. It's underscript. It's a little sweet, but then it has that cola note as well. And of course, I was talking too much, so I'm going to take another little sip. Sorry. Okay. And then after the cola, it gets into that caramel note, comes back, and then it leaves you like a Whopper, the malt balls, you know, leaves you with that. That's really good. I'm going to give that an 8. Yeah, it's pretty good. I got to check if my mic is still on because I forgot to charge it. You know, YouTubing life, right? All right, so let's go in on the finish. And now on the finish, I'm going to let it linger all the way through. So I'm going to play some music. And yes, guys, I'm trying to tone the music down. Calm down. So it finishes with that. Hold on. With the cotton candy note, but it's like a flavored cotton candy, like green apple cotton candy. I don't know if they make green apple cotton candy, but it's like a green apple cotton candy with caramel drizzle on top as the finish. Sweet, not sickly sweet, but sweet. I'm going to give that a 8.5. It's really nice. It's really nice. Okay, so now on to the other one. You know, I'm going to have this last little sip. I didn't pour that much, so. Now on to the last one, right? Would I buy again? Or in this case, would I buy the bottle? Would I purchase this? Now, here's the deal. This is made only for Mississippi. So I don't know if I can even buy this bottle. Now, I would tell you if you're traveling, stop by Cathead because they're doing some really cool stuff. They got a really cool area over there. Would I purchase this bottle? I think I know I would. I don't think anything. You either do or you don't, right? As Yoda says. I would buy this because this is an exploration of I hate to say it like this, the terroir of Mississippi. Now, are they doing it different than some other Mississippi distillery? Probably. Are they better? Are they worse? I don't know. I would have to compare side by side, do them blind, and look up Mississippi distilleries. I'll try and have one right here, another Mississippi distillery, if I can find one. Yeah, would I buy this? I would, because this showcases this particular brand. And I love that they're doing everything themselves. I love that, but I also like that they aren't afraid to source. Because here's the deal, like buying barrels and buying whiskey from other people isn't bad, right? That's not a bad thing. We shouldn't poo-poo that. The issue is the transparency of it, right? That has always been the issue with me, is the transparency. And these guys are 100% transparent in everything they do. And that's why I support them, and they in turn, were supporting me. So would I buy? Absolutely. So I will give, but the caveat is it's only for Mississippi. So it does drop it down. So I will give that a 7.5, only because the fact that it's in Mississippi. It would probably be an 8 or an 8.5, because it's really good. And it's really cool to have something from a different region other than Kentucky or Tennessee or something like that, or even Texas, because I have quite a bit of Texas whiskey, and I just kind of want to venture out. There's a lot of other really cool areas that are making cool whiskey, and I want to find those. So I digress. All of that saying, yes, I would buy this, and the total will be up here, because I'm not trying to do math right now. I'm not a mathier. So if you guys found value in this content that I'm making, please give me a follow, a like, a subscribe. I'm trying to get my numbers up, so any help you can do will help me out, and in turn I make better videos for you. So also, if you guys want to learn more about Old Soul and Cathead Distilling, go look at my podcast. I'll have it linked down below. Go check them out. We talked for over an hour about distilling, life, all the things. So if you're into stuff like that, please go check it out. And if you really find value in this and you want to support monetarily, go to patreon.com/thewhiskeyshaman and sign up today. I do before the episode exclusives, all the things, at this point, I'm beating a dead horse, right? So I appreciate you guys so much for being on here, for hanging out with me, and y'all be good. And until next time, keep your spirits up. Peace out.